everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make a milk chocolate ganache. This is enough chocolate ganache to cover, fill and cover an 8-inch cake if you like to fill your cake with chocolate ganache, or it will cover an 8-inch and a 6-inch cake. If you don't need that much, then you just half the quantities that I'm using. Or if you make the whole batch, any that you've got left over, you can use some flavourings and make some truffles. But for the moment, in here, the proportions I use for my chocolate ganache are, I use a mix of dark and milk chocolate. Okay, both of these come from Asda, 30p a pack for 100 grams each. 400 grams of dark chocolate, so it's 4 packs of these, and 600 grams of milk chocolate. Okay, generally the proportions, if you're using white chocolate, it's 3 times the amount of liquid to chocolate. So if you're using 100 mils of cream, then you need 300 grams of milk chocolate. If you're doing a milk one, they say to use 2 times, so 200 grams of milk chocolate to 100 mils of cream. And then dark chocolate, either do 2 or 1.5. Okay, so it's up to you what you do. I like to use a mix of both. One, it gives me a nice strong structured chocolate ganache, but also I don't like the bitterness so much of the dark chocolate, so I temper it down with the milk chocolate. So anyway, it's all broken up into little bits. That goes into the microwave for a minute, and you just let it start melting. Okay, I like to use a palette knife to mix mine, and you also need a hand mixer. Although you can do it by hand, it is easier to do it with a hand mixer. If you haven't got a palette knife, use a spatula. This is from Asda, $2.99. Lasts forever. Has a wooden handle and a really nice flexible silicone top. Okay, and it is great for scraping around sides of bowls and that kind of thing. But you can also use this to mix anything that you want, and also to apply your chocolate ganache if you haven't got a palette knife. In my chocolate ganache, I use single cream. You can use double cream. You can use like heavy creamed milk. You can just use milk if you want. If you don't like having milk at all in it, then you can use coffee. There's a whole myriad of different things that you can have. You can also flavour it. Doesn't really matter. You can use hot water if you want, or just normal water. And all of them will make chocolate ganache. But I just prefer the nice creamy texture of using cream. Okay, so back in again for a minute. And it does get messy. So we're just going to let that melt, and then I'll be back. Okay, so that's completely melted now, and what I did was I just put it on for 30 seconds, took it out, gave it a stir, and then put it back in again for another 30 seconds. And then once it gets to the point where you can not really see any lumps in it at all, then that's when it's ready. You don't want to take it too far because you'll burn your chocolate and then it tastes disgusting, so you'd have to throw it away. But there you can see lovely smooth chocolate, mix of dark and milk, and that is now ready to mix in your cream. Okay, so I'll try and get everything into the bowl. This is where I always have a cloth handy. All right, I'm just gonna take it over here to my mixer. Pour it in. Scrape around the insides of your pot. Make sure you get all of it out. Okay. And then blitz it with a mixer. Okay, so that's really well incorporated, but I'm just going to go around the edges and also the bottom of the bowl, just to make sure none of it is stuck on the bottom. Make sure all of that's incorporated in there properly. And that's it. That is perfect chocolate ganache. And I found that using single cream, I have the immediate consistency I need, so it's firm enough there to go straight onto a cake. Okay, and that's it. Now, if you don't want to use it straight away, you can put this into an airtight container and you can keep it for maximum a week in the fridge. Okay, it freezes quite well, so you can freeze it up to a couple of months in the freezer, and then when you want to use it, you need to take it out a good 12 hours before you're actually going to use it, to let it come to room temperature. Pop it into the microwave on short burst, give it a mix, pop it back in for another few seconds, give it a mix, and then I would use your hand mixer if you can again and give it a really good beating, and it will come back to this again, ready for you to use. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.